Peace at your hand. Part 1. Chapter 2, Life Reflection. In pursuit of my quest to find out who I am and my relationship with the Creator, I went into deep reflection and experimented in my closet. Here I discovered the relationship between my body and my spirit and other truths concerning human relationship. After many years of wandering in this world, in search of my mission, one day I decided to lock myself inside my closet. Inside my closet, there was a large standing mirror 1.5 meters high, and 1/2 meter wide. I stood before this large mirror and looked at myself intensely. For the first time I saw myself as a completely different personal being. I realized for the first time that I am a being with great potentials like many other great human beings I have seen and met before. I saw in me that I had great ability to make things happen. I began to develop confidence in myself. The reflection I saw in the mirror caused me to become curious to learn more about myself. I said to myself, "Remove your clothes and look at the mirror. What do you see?" I removed my clothes and intensely looked at myself in the mirror again. I discovered that I have clothing that covered the me inside me. Suddenly I realized that we were two personalities in the closet, namely, a commanding personality that is the me inside me that I could not see but could feel, and the action personality that is my body which I could see. The clothing I saw was the clay that protected the commanding personality from human sight. This unseen personality must be the spirit of man. This spirit quickens the tabernacle of clay called the body of man. I said to myself again, "Put on your working clothes, imagine yourself at work with other human beings and take up your role as the chief. Look at the mirror, what do you see?" I did put on my working clothes, and dressed as the chief of an organization. I looked at the mirror again intensely as before and saw myself as the chief of an organization. I found out that I could not perform effectively without the cooperation and obedience of the other workers. I said to myself again, "Put on your working clothes in your role as an ordinary worker. Look at the mirror. What do you see?" I put on my clothes in my role as an ordinary worker. I looked at the mirror intensely as before. I saw that I was a link in a chain of workers producing a product for sale. I said to myself again, "Look at the mirror and break the link of the chain. What do you see?" I looked at the mirror again. I saw myself as still one of the links of the chain. I broke off from the chain, then I saw that there were no more products coming out at the end, because my link was broken. I said to myself again, "Look at the mirror, think back and number your ancestors as far back as you can. Did you find any monkey in the chain or any beast?" I looked at the mirror as intensely as I could. I counted all my ancestors as long as I could, up to 10 generations. I did not find any beast or monkey along the chain. I performed this simple experiment under the following conditions. I was in a perfect healthy condition, relaxed, without any worries or stress and with an open mind. The closet was completely free from outside and inside noise. The lighting was with fluorescent lamp without color that could draw attention or give shadow in the room or the mirror. There was neither distraction nor attraction from any part of the closet. The closet temperature was 22 degrees Celsius. It was a perfect place for spiritual meditation. Lessons from the closet. There are 9 deductions to be made from the closet experiment. These are: 1. The body of man called the tabernacle of clay is a separate personality from the spirit of man I called the me inside me. This shows clearly that there are 2 personalities in man, in other words, man is a dual personality. 2. The body is the clothing of the spirit and the spirit quickens the body. 3. The body is visible, mortal, and the spirit is invisible, immortal and eternal. 4. The spirit uses the body to manifest himself in the mortal world, and the body obeys the commands of the spirit. Both of them produce actions in harmony. 5. From the above, we see that spirit alone cannot make a complete man, neither the body alone can make a man. It is the spirit and the body that can make a man, and that is the soul, a living soul. Both of them are united by divine law. 6. The divine law of absolute obedience governs the harmony between the spirit and the body, without which man could not do his work on earth. Assume that the body, for any reason, could not obey the commands of the spirit, the result would have been that we do not get anything done. 7. Human beings are interdependent of one another just as the spirit and the body is interdependent of each other. 8. All human beings have equal value, no one is more important or more valuable than another just as the body and the spirit are equally important in man. 9. By law in creation, all animals and beasts are under the control of man and can never be in human lineage. As I said above, I performed this experiment in the absence of external influence. But in the everyday life, the eye has the freedom to see whatever comes within the range of its sight, the ear is free to hear whatever comes within its hearing range, and the mouth has the pleasure to say what it likes based on what the ear hears and what the eye sees and the mind suggests. When this happens, does the spirit still has the control of the body as in the closet? Ponder this before you read the chapter dealing with the duality of man and self-subjugated man.